Hi you guys, I'm back. If you're new here, my name is TEMU, and what's up, all of my dozens of roses. So yeah, I had to show you somebody because ain't nobody seen this cute ass video picture of me, and I wanted you guys to know, if you have not tried Mr. Beast chocolate bar, try it today. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. It's September 7th, 2023, and this happened. I was on the way to take my kids to school and to go to work. This was my second day of my first job, you guys. So that was on a Thursday. Me and my kids, we were sitting at the light, and this is exactly what happened. We were sitting at the light. The young man, I see him, you just looking around as the light. We waiting on the light to go. And the young man, he walked across the street. I just seen him, walk across the street. And I was talking to my kids like I always do. Hey, we're going to have a good day, y'all. Like, today's going to be a good day, awesome day. I'm going to work. Y'all going to school. Everybody going to be nice to y'all. Y'all going to be nice to everybody. That's kind of like the rundown I give my kids, So, the light turned green. And y'all, my life flashed before me. So we were T-boned by a driver. Of course, obviously, her light was red and my light was green. I was not in no rush or anything. My kids didn't have to be to school until 9 because I'm the type, like, if I have to go to work and everything, I'm the type, I make sure I give myself that gap time. So I may have like 20 minutes to just chill in the car, that downtime before going to work. And I didn't have to go to work till 10. So I wasn't in no rush. And this was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I left at 8:06. 8:06 is a significant number for me because that is me and my twin brother's birthday. Backwards, 8:06, and my birthday is 6:08. So those two numbers, yeah, when I see it, I'm like, what up, Damo? But for some reason, that morning, I remember looking at the clock and I was on time. Because I feel like if we leave the house after 8:06, I know it's all right. I feel like we're running late. That's just how I feel. But, so we left at 6:08, I remember. And not even 3 minutes after that, maybe even 5. 5 minutes after that, we're in a car accident. But like I said, my light turned green. Before I begin to go, because I'm that type, because y'all know those people who try to catch the light before it change or even a little bit after it change. I'm that type. I pause for about 2 seconds before I go and visually look and make sure no food is coming, so I can prevent a car accident. Visually, I didn't see nobody, so of course I proceeded to go. As I proceeded to go, out of my peripheral, y'all, my life flashed before me. I just seen her car, boom, into mine. Everything went black for about 2 seconds. And then my first thought was to look in the back seat at my 3-year-old, and he was, crying like, oh my God, and it rattled his car seat up. And good thing, y'all, good thing everybody had on their car seat. I do make sure my kids have on their car seats and stuff, but everybody had on their car seat. Then I looked up at my 10-year-old, which she was in the front seat, and her hand was bleeding. She was like, oh God, like mama, trying to resonate with what happened as well, just as like me and my 3-year-old. Oh my God. When I turn around and look at Marcus is 14 years old and he has autism. And I seen that blood gushing out of my baby head. Y'all, like, I'm like, what's up? My life just flashed before me. Oh my God, my life just flashed before me. So I'm like, oh my God. So that same young man that was walking across the street, he came back, like he had to already be across the street, but he ran back over there. He had to, of course I'm not seeing all this. He was like, she hit you, I seen it. I'm like, I freaking know, because I know, like, all those steps, that is the type of driver I am. I try to drive, I'm always in my mind, you have to drive for you and others, right? So, I looked over at her car, and her airbags, they were up, and I couldn't even see who was in the car. Like, she didn't never try to get from behind the car, the airbags and stuff like that. Like, this is my very first Very, very first car accident. So I, didn't know what to expect. And, I just didn't know. I didn't know. But in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, what is happening to me, y'all? I just paid this car off maybe a year and a half ago. I took my time, y'all. This was my car at that time. That was 2016. I was like, I want a new car. I was like, I want to start working on my credit. So I had already worked on my credit. That would have been 2015 and 2016. I took my time. I fixed my credit. I got my credit up to 700, y'all. 700. And I was like, I want a new car. And with adding this new car, this is going to be helping my credit, right? So I scoped around as I'm driving around, because at that time I had a Chevy Cobalt. I was like, that's the car. I want that car. So I manifest that car without knowing what manifestation now today is more popular. But I manifest that car. So I took my time. I saved up $2,000. I never remember $2,000, y'all. I saved it up. And with saving it up, I also pretty much went to the car lot and got my dream car at that moment, right? So I took my time. I paid everything off. I did what I had to do. And this hurts for somebody to be negligent and to not own up to what they have done, because she lied to the police and said her light was green as well. Like, it pisses me off. Like, I'm not a single mom, but of course to them, once everything come out and all that, hey, because I'm getting a lawyer, I have to, because she has to pay for this. Like, I was going on to have a good day and she hit me and my kids, and like, she didn't even have the decency to just come over there. Even if you didn't ask about me, you could say, are your kids okay? Are your kids okay? But her body language, I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show y'all her. This is her. Look at her. This is her. I got a forever picture of her. This is her. Hit me and my 3 kids. And I don't like to try to play the card of the race card, but I do understand everybody is trying to get ahead and stuff, but do the right thing. You hit me and my kids, man. And I don't know if she fell asleep, but how fast she was going. Like, she's an older lady, you feel me? That's why I say maybe she fell asleep at the wheel. She's an older lady, so I don't see her driving fast like that for no reason. But how fast she was going, she probably fell asleep at the wheel. But to lie and make it seem like I just bolted out in the middle of the fucking street, it pisses me off. But, like, look at my baby. Look at his face. Like, he does not deserve that. Like, he did not, none of us deserve this, like, at all. So, that's pretty much the rundown of that. We all went to the hospital because I'm like, let me make sure my kids are okay, as a mother should. So we all went to the hospital. Of course, man, she hit his side where he was sitting, because he got the most of it. He has the worst injuries. But y'all, my back today is, let me look at my clock, September the 16th. My back still, it's hurting, of course. And my chest, like in the middle of my chest, is this pain. It comes and it goes. But it just, for her to lie, which I understand people lie. And I just wish, if I would have known, I would have asked that young man, hey, could he stay and be a witness? See, I didn't know until my mama told me when she got in her car accident that she had witnesses tell, hey, no, that person wasn't wrong. If I would have known to be like, sir, can you please stay just until the police come and you be a witness for me? This wouldn't be a he say, she say situation. Me and my kids wouldn't have to worry about nothing. But now I have to go the step further of getting a lawyer, because she has to pay for this, y'all. I took my time, like I said, paid off that car, and let alone my kids, my 3-year-old talk about it every day when we're in the car. Mama, our light was green. He telling everybody every time I'm on the phone, hey, our light was green. He even knew, like, our light was green. Like, it's, But yeah, y'all, this is what happened to me and my kids on September the 7th. So, I thank God for my boyfriend, my high school sweetheart. He told me, and if you don't take nothing away from this video, please take away this. Have 2 cars. have 2 cars. He took that from his mama. His mama always had 2 cars, you know. My mama never really drove until we were older, but he took that from his mama, and he has 3 cars, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just has 3 cars, and I just am so thankful for him, because it just makes things, you know, so much easier that I have a car to still drive around in. But at the same time, I want my car, my dream car, that I'm like, oh my, you know, like, listen, before this happened, y'all, when people would almost hit me, I would be like, don't, oh, hold up, no, you ain't about to hit my paid off car. That was my little thing, you know, because you, like I said, you have to drive for you and others. And, you know, so many times I almost got in a car accident because of someone else negligent. Y'all, I know I'm talking y'all head off, but me and my kids are okay, so that you guys know. But she just have to pay. So y'all, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, and I love you guys, and thank you guys for, you know, making sure me and my kids are okay. I'm gonna see y'all.